Welcome back to the Corner Show. All above me, as always, are my beautiful co-hosts, Harry,
What's up, guys? It's me.
Jared,
Hi.
and Estella's not here. She had to work today.
Yeah, she's out
She's here
late.
with us in spirit. What's on the docket, boys? Had a pretty long week.
I got a haircut.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah, it was.
And
Gonna
we're
say, this is
like-
my-
I got a gaming PC. I mean,
That's pretty big news.
I replaced my gaming PC. I already had one before, but
It wasn't a PC, it was a laptop.
tablet. It was, for those of you that know, it was a Lenovo Legion Go. I was using that for a little while, and now I got
was
myself a
using
behemoth.
a PSP or a Nintendo Switch to
But,
play
like,
video games.
way better than both of those combined.
He's not wrong.
Okay, look, right? The Switch in concept is a cool idea. I just wish I can play games in something higher than 240p.
480. Yeah, dude.
It's like I
That
had the
made the Switch too.
Like,
Yeah,
look, I had the
Switch
Switch Lite, okay, because I was broke back then and I wanted to play like Super Smash Bros. With my brother, but like it had so little storage and the screen resolution was so shit. The only time it ever looked good was when I was on the main menu. So Nintendo, fix your
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Well, you did get the Lite. The Lite wasn't meant to do anything crazy. I got the standard Switch. Like, I think I got the 2017 version, the one that's moddable.
Mm.
Like you can root it and shit. So
Be
I have
careful,
yet to do that.
Be careful with modding stuff because Nintendo is suey.
Fuck them. I'm not. It would be to get games that I may or may not already own. So whatever. But there's stuff that helps with performance and all of that, so I can try it. But the screen was okay. It was fine. The controllers are fucking tiny, which it's a kid's console,
There is
so
for little
I can't
baby
really
hands.
complain. Yeah, can't really complain. So
Yeah,
I
I
played it
lost
for what it
mine
was. It was
anyways.
fun. And then I got my Legion, which I have the Legion right here. This big old honking screen. The controllers
his,
are disconnected right now.
Samsung Galaxy 6.
Yep.
Yeah, this is my my Galaxy Note 7. Was that the one that exploded?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones that are just
Um,
like they ran too hot and then eventually blew up. I remember those.
Yeah.
I think my
I'm
mom
sorry.
wanted to get one, and I was
There
like,
you
"Ma, no."
There's the
Ah,
whole
there it is.
PC.
Yeah, it's
I have-
fucking Switch.
PC.
It's
I have a-
got the kickstand and everything.
Oh yeah. It's like a Valve what is it?
Valve Index? No, that's the
No.
VR
That's
That's
what I was thinking.
we're
Steam Deck.
It's Steam
Steam
Deck.
Deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Steam Deck, but even more powerful.
Aren't they coming out the second generation of that too?
Maybe they're coming out with a second gen of this, but this is like a 2K 144 hertz display at almost it's just over 8 inches. This thing's bigger than the Steam Deck.
Yeah. that's
It's
crazy.
very, very nice for what it is. Like, I love this thing.
Oh yeah.
I got my girlfriend one too over there, so
Hey, a little story since we mentioned Note 7. I don't think I ever told you guys this, but okay, Travis.
Don't worry about that.
I remember when I was a kid, I went to Six Flags, and this is when they were first coming out with VR stuff. And there was a ride called, was it the not Revolution? It might have been the Revolution.
Soda.
Might have been the name. But I remember when I got on the ride, when they put on the VR headset and stuff, I noticed it, and it was right when the big thing was happening. I noticed it was a Galaxy Note 7,
Oh, they didn't want to.
and I was like, oh my god, this isn't a roller coaster. This is a saw trap.
that's
I get it.
awesome.
I remember those types of VR headsets because that was technically my first VR headset. I went down to Walmart. I was working at Winco. It was like 2018, 2019. And I was like, oh yeah, with this paycheck, I'm gonna get a VR headset. And this is when shit was like just starting to come out too. and I was looking
You
for.
slide your phone into it.
Yeah, I was looking at the cheapest one, and I
cardboard
was like,
box.
"Whoa, this is cool!" It was like built-in VR, and I was like, "Cool, this is fucking sweet." $20 I should have known, bro. It was a cardboard, make your own VR headset.
No,
that
that
you
was
slide your
Google
phone
Cardboard.
into. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. My neighbor had that shit. My first
And,
headset, I was a little more advanced. I
mm,
had oh god, what was it called? It was Oculus. It was their first like mobile headset.
Oculus
Um,
Rift.
No,
No?
way simpler than that. It was a Samsung
Hold on, let me
collab.
look.
I remember way back they watching PewDiePie play with like their old headsets.
It was
Five?
Samsung Gear VR.
It was called the first headset in the line was the Oculus Rift DK1, released
No,
in
that was a
March.
PC headset.
Are you sure? Hold on, let me look up. Let
Yeah,
me try
the
this.
Rift is a PC headset. The Gear VR is what I
Mobile.
had, where you click your Samsung into it. No controller for a little while. Then they did release a controller, but you click the phone into it, and it doesn't slide or anything. It like charges it, and it's like actually a headset. The phone
Gotcha.
changed operating systems to work.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
It was
that's-
advanced for what it was. It was beautiful.
I mean, this sounds like
I
it's
love
like
this shit.
2018, 19.
Just-
I remember my first one. This is like during COVID, so everything was like out of stock. And my friend Cameron, he kept on harping to me about how cool VR is, and kept on bullying me into getting a VR headset. Eventually, I was like, "Fine, I'll get one." Since I've got like child support money that I got, and I have like a $3,000. So
It was
only one I could
2015, by the way.
Oh,
Gotcha.
damn, that's a long time ago. Yeah, the only thing that I could get because you pre-ordered it was the Valve Index. I wanted to get Quest, but sold out every single day that I checked. Everything was sold out, so I was like, "This is the only thing I can get," because you get put on a list when you.
Damn, so
buy it.
you've had that Valve Index for a long fucking time.
It's
Oh
been like
yeah.
4 years. I'm wondering if they're gonna come out with a new one eventually. I like the Index a lot. It's just I think they skipped out on the controllers a bit.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
build
say
quality was really
it was the
shit.
same thing with my actual like. So in Texas when we moved, we had some money left over because we were like renting a house at the time. My dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you a gift." I was like, "What's the gift?" And he was like, "Here, have this." And it was a Vive Cosmos Elite. It was like,
Ooh,
yeah, really.
yikes.
It was a nice headset. Like I like the headset itself, only that it was kind of like off balance, so I had to have like some counterweight. Otherwise, it would just
It had
kind
the
of be.
weight of a Quest,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a standalone headset.
No, it was heavier than the Quest.
It's a PC headset. It was
Yeah.
I don't remember what they call it, self-tracking, like inside-out tracking.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
that was
So
it.
there's
Like you
something-
had to connect it to a PC. So no base stations. That was great, but it was still heavy as fuck for no reason.
The Cosmos Elite. Or
The
for
Cosmos
Quest?
and the Cosmos Elite.
No, the Cosmos Elite that I had was wired and it had base stations.
Shit, it still took base stations.
Yeah.
It had cameras for inside-out tracking.
I could like look. No, that was like the I think it was like the Cosmos Elite 2 or some shit like that. Because I think I had like the first version, and I had the base stations.
Nope,
Like
Cosmos Elite. Cosmos Elite has cameras.
the one that I have had base stations and it was wired. I actually still
It
have
did
it in
come
my
with-
closet.
oh, that's what-
It's in my closet right
That's
now.
what it was. It looks like it could track itself, but it also used base stations for added tracking and to track the controllers because you still had to use the Vive wands.
The controllers were awful. It's not even like
They are
analog
fucking
sticks.
huge.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
just
no,
it's
they're
like, I
enormous.
got used to how big they were, but it was like to move, it was just packed. It sucked. Like
Yeah.
it felt so robotic. And then when I swapped over to the Quest 2,
You have
I
the
think
two,
I have,
yeah.
When I switched over to the Quest 2, they were so
Night and
tiny.
day.
I was like, what the fuck? And then like, it just felt so comfortable and like the analog sticks are great.
Like, yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
the issue that I have with the index controllers is that it's like sticky keys after a while. of using them.
Oh, just stick
Like,
drift and shit
dude.
like that.
Yeah, it's like you could flip people off, which is really funny. But then it's like
That's
But
kind
yeah,
of
it's
the
like
problem
the
that
The
what's up?
Cosmos Elite is $985.
jeez,
The
Yeah.
Quest, the Quest 2 was like
400.
400, but let me
Yeah.
see what the Quest 3 is right now.
Quest 3 is
As
probably
of
like
recording.
400, around 4 or 5.
500. 500 flat for the Quest 3, and it's 300 for the 3S, which I highly recommend the 3S.
Yeah, the problem with the Vive controllers were that the tracking wire inside it's like it's a ribbon wire, so it's like really thin. You can break easily if you drop it.
Mhm.
Well, I accidentally dropped mine, and one of my controllers I busted one of my monitors with when I was in Texas. So it fucked up that tracking. So every once in a while, my hands would be like right in front of me, and all of a sudden they glitch off into a corner.
Just
Yeah, and then I wouldn't be able to get it back.
Wow. Dang, the only thing I busted my controller on was my mom's face.
No, I had
Dude,
like a $200 monitor that was sitting on my desk.
Oh,
And when I was
fuck.
playing actually it was VR chat. When I was playing VR chat with you guys, I swung around and cracked in right into it. And I was like, no, why?
Yeah, that's so bad. I had a Quest 1, and then I pre-ordered the Quest 2, but my Quest 1 got so beat up because of what was it called? The game that's super hot. When you stop moving, the world stops moving.
I love that
So,
super. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my sister in the basement of my parents' house just rolling around on the floor playing that game. But and pistol whip too. I cracked my hand against the pillar, the beam, the support beam in the basement so fucking hard. The controller totally fine. It took the brunt of the hit. Not even a scratch. It was totally good. Next time I hit the back of my hand so hard it like busted my knuckle open. But that was on me, so I was like, hey, thank God I didn't hit the controller.
That's why they got little hand guards now.
Yeah, so the Quest lineup, the Quest 1, 2, and 3 are tanks. Well, a guy
Honestly,
on YouTube through the dryer. He put his Quest headset in the dryer and it came out fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
Honestly,
That's
I'm gonna be real.
So
The only thing that Meta has ever made that was good was probably the Quest.
but also, Meta didn't make the Quest 1 or the Quest 2
That's
initially.
else.
They are making them now. Oculus made the Quest 1 and the
Oculus,
Quest 2. Thanks for the balloons. And then they rebranded to Meta, even though it was still all the Oculus stuff making the Meta Quest 2.
You wanna know what's funny?
I bought my Quest 2 before it was Meta, so it's still got the Oculus logo on the front.
You know what's
That's so
funny?
cool.
So the guy who originally came up with the idea for that, he got an idea from Sword Art Online, and put mini explosives.
That was the Rift, the Oculus
right
Rift.
here, and it wasn't even supposed to come out. It wasn't supposed to come out at all. It was just like a joke that he got fired for.
He got
It
fired
was just
for it, yeah.
he was just like, I'm scared to fucking touch this because there's actual fucking explosives in this. It's like if you die, then the explosive goes off and just fucking fries your frontal lobes.
There you
Not-
go.
not
Let me see if I can. I have to turn off my background because it's gonna get it.
You think it's like an Onion article?
There you go.
No, yeah, it's right
You
there.
put some high explosives in the forehead bit, so if you died in game, it would just shoot you.
Yep.
I mean, you can probably take it off fast enough before it goes off.
No.
Oh, that was the Oculus Pro, wasn't it?
I think so. It was an Oculus model.
Quest Pro. It was Quest Pro. That's
Okay.
I forgot about that. It was supposed to be an enterprise headset, so they weren't really selling it to gamers.
They're still
No, it was
going
just
on,
supposed to
though.
be. It was just supposed to be like a model or a showpiece, but with actual
Yeah.
explosives inside of it.
That's so funny though.
Yeah. You imagine losing Beat Saber and just dying in real life.
I'm gonna
Dude, for the listeners, if you aren't already in the VR space, please get your hands on a Quest 2 or a Quest 3. If it's your first headset, get a Quest 2 or a 3S. Those are perfect headsets. I think the 3S is better explained as a Quest 2 Pro. it's got a lot of the features of the Quest 2 with the power of the Quest 3.
Those are like longer battery life then.
Yeah, longer battery life. It's a little bit
They're
smaller.
shorter.
It's got the modern controllers without the halo, so they're a little bit lighter. Like
Ooh, I
Well,
wonder how that'd be
everything about it is
faster.
better,
Is Airlink
but
better?
it's still got yes. Everything's faster. It's an upgraded chip. It's got the same chip as the Quest 3, but it's like downgraded a little bit to the point where it's more similar in body to the Quest 2.
I'm curious. I forgot. Does it have its own marketplace and you can't run it through Steam?
No, you can run it through Steam. I've gotten
you
into
can-
Steam Home.
Yeah, so it has its own. So okay, it's complicated now.
It's got its own app, but you can connect it to
let me
Steam
explain
store.
the two ways. The standard way is to boot into Rift mode, where you plug it into your computer and you can run it as a Rift headset, and then it's just a PC VR headset, and that's running the Oculus software, and then you can open Steam VR, and it opens into Steam VR, so it's like layering operating systems.
Gotcha, kinda
Or
like a virtual
nowadays, yeah, Steam did an even better thing, which kind of negates the Oculus software, but you have to run it wireless. So you can run Steam VR natively through the Quest wirelessly. So it's running the game on the computer and sending it to the headset wirelessly through your router. And if you've got a good Wi-Fi 5 or Wi-Fi 6 router, you're set, you're good. But anything less than that, you're going to get a lot of lag.
Yeah, I get a lot of lag because my router's blades. But I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
have
my
no
router's
control of
pretty
that.
great.
Steam is
And
pretty cool,
I'm in an
man.
apartment, so
Well
it's right
done.
here. So thank you, Steam, for doing what Oculus
Yep.
wouldn't, or what Meta wouldn't.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
pretty fucked. Fuck you.
So
Honestly,
with the
dude, Steam
Quest,
is awesome.
I recommend it. I recommend the Quest straight up because you have the access. You have access to everything. You have the mobile world, playing the headset without a computer, and if you happen to have a gaming computer, great. Plug it into that and play your PC games. Like you get every world.
Well, that and
Just
you
by
don't
having
need
the one
like
headset.
you don't need an external base station. That's just lay out an
Right, it's all
outline of your
in-house.
room, and then you can have. I think
Yeah.
there's like a feature that'll like scan your surroundings. It'll be like,
Yeah, the
"Hey,
Quest
you're
3
gonna run into your bed."
what do they call it? The Quest 2 does that, but the Quest 3 has like auto scanning, so you don't even have to set boundaries. You can just walk around and it'll figure it out.
That's really
So-
cool.
It's really
That's-
cool.
Yeah, so
Actually,
sometimes
And it
when I'm
does
playing,
augmented reality. There's people play multiplayer games in their house with each other, like laser tag and zombies and shit. Because the Quest just figures it out and sees your other players and windows, and it allows zombies to like come in the windows and shit, and you can barricade doors. It's fucking sick.
yeah,
We gotta do that sometimes.
sometimes when I'm in VR chat, I'll just lay down on my bed when I get too drunk or high.
I mean, yeah,
Same.
you can do that too.
Yeah.
I sit in my chair and I turn.
Oh yeah, I'm also in my chair. Like I don't have enough room. I have like maybe I don't know, arm's length of space before I end up hitting shelves and shit.
Yeah,
I was
that's why I
also
like
thinking-
the apartment that I'm in, dog. I can walk around either way.
Well, excuse me for not being able to afford an apartment.
Not out in Cali.
Yeah. Honestly, that
I
would
mean,
be
once
the
I
dream,
start
dude.
making
Have, like-
25 an hour, I'll be able to afford it. Other than
I
that,
think the dream. I think the dream would be have like a 12 by 12 room where you can play VR in, so you can actually walk around a bit.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's the dream. When us gamers, when the Cryptic Corner crew gets a mansion together, that's what we'll do. We'll dedicate some rooms to VR.
Would be the. I was gonna try and make a like a play on, but I don't know anything for it. We'll just play cryptid VR games. We play
So
Phasmo.
real. Travis
There.
can be the cryptid.
yeah, I'll be hiding in
It's
everyone's
bad.
walls. You'll be hearing like skittering and fucking just like random noises and knocks, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's Travis. There he goes again."
Yep, there is.
It's actually just Travis just stepping on M&Ms and breaking.
Yeah.
Like a we don't talk about Bruno moment. Okay, you guys haven't seen
know-
the Encanto.
You know he fucks rats, right? He's a rat fucker.
That's
don't know
awesome.
the context for this.
More power to them. It's a Disney movie where they fucking exiled one of the brothers for like 10 years, and bro was just living in their walls for 10 years.
As you do.
Yup.
What do you do? Do
I
you
think a
like
real
fucking
story
sneak
where a
into
guy
the
did
kitchen at
that.
night and eat food or something? You happen to have noticed the missing food by then. He's
I
like,
don't
"Ugh,
know. Maybe
I
they knew
can-
and they just ignored him.
I controlled the rats in the walls so they go steal my food."
Weird
Dude.
reverse of Remy.
Wait, can we?
Oh, well,
Since we're on the
what was your
topics of
news?
movies, I was gonna say before we talk about that, since we're on the topic of movies, can we talk about Shrek
The Minecraft
5?
movie.
No,
Oh.
Shrek 5. Did you
Oh,
see
oh yeah, that is
that
something interesting that
AI
happened.
looking garbage that they put out? It looks so bad.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
Shrek AI.
I don't even. People are complaining about Shrek's daughter. I don't even care about that. I just
I'm
hate the
about
way
to
it
say,
fucking
I'm-
looks, dude.
I'm about to
really
say,
hate
like,
how
It looks AI
looks.
generated.
Yeah, it looks
I-
AI generated.
I
was
don't think
say,
it looks AI generated.
I looked at Shrek's daughter, just something about me was like, oh, I think I already know her character archetype.
Yeah,
I don't
which
really
is whatever.
care.
I think they I agree
my
with like
God.
most of the public. I think changing Shrek's character model the way that they did was dumb. They should push his eyes back out the way that they are. That's
Yeah.
who he is. I don't see any AI, but on the AI topic, Arc did release a trailer, quote unquote, for their next game, like Arc 6 or whatever. Thanks for the confetti, my Mac.
Arc,
Yeah, some other Arc game trailer, and it was like 100% AI generated, like the whole thing.
Really
It was
quick,
so
I
fucking bad.
want to backtrack really fast just to clear up some air.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
About Shrek's daughter. As long as it is a good written character, I don't give a fuck what they are.
What do you mean?
Ogre or not? What do you mean?
Like, okay, so I don't know. People are complaining that she's trans or something like that. I don't fucking know.
What?
Oh, because her eye color. I remember that.
Is it the eye color? What the
so-
fuck? What do you
So
mean
they're-
eye color?
the theory comes from the babies that we saw in the last Shrek movie, Shrek 4. There were 2 males and a female. The female had blue eyes, and the males had like blue or had brown and something. And the daughter in this has brown eyes, so they're theorizing that the son grew up and transitioned to a female for
Okay.
this movie.
Okay, that's where it comes from.
Honestly,
That's where the theory
my
comes from.
my statement still stands as long as it is a good written character and they're not just like this piece of shit. Oh, let's just throw this in here, and just because people want it, as long as there's a good
Well,
written character, I
just-
don't care what they are.
I think it's gonna be two
Okay,
things.
so
Either they're right,
Yeah, go.
or they just obviously they changed Shrek already, so obviously
they
don't care.
retconned it.
They already-
The movie
yeah.
was made like a decade ago. Like
Yeah.
Shrek 4 was
Yeah.
made like so fucking long ago, bro.
So
Okay.
I think this is the way I like to explain the how do I say, like, the wokeism or the woke changes in movies.
Without
Like,
getting too
I don't care.
political.
Yeah, without getting too political, I think it's a good character if they're a good character first and then they're also trans, not if they are trans and then they're a character also. Like being trans, being gay, whatever you identify as, that's totally cool as long as it's not your whole character.
Yeah, my whole thing is like, I like movies where the politics serve the story and not the story serves the politics.
Yes, that's
Simple as that.
exactly what I'm saying.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
honestly,
well,
I
fucking
just
personality,
look
damn it.
at her. I just look at her. Also, she's like voice acted by Zendaya, and she's just like in everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her and-
That's
Which is
Nice
fine.
gal.
I don't know why everyone's
Zendaya's
making
a good
such
actress.
I don't know why everyone's making such a big deal about it. Even the trailer was like, and Shrek's daughter's voiced by Zendaya? It's like,
I think it's just
Yeah.
okay, who cares,
Well,
bro? It's an
I think it's
actress.
like-
Yeah, I don't think it's big news.
well, it's like actor like the year, where it's like for a bit it was Chris Pratt, where he was like literally in everything. I was like, oh, cool, another movie with Chris Pratt in it. Cool.
Yeah, and I guess
Acting
Zendaya's
as-
on her pedestal.
Yeah,
I
and it's
really.
like, and the
if you-
characters just playing themselves. Like the only person that I can accept that with is Nick Cage, just because he's so crazy and zany.
Okay,
Well,
Nick Cage
and
is goaded. All right,
fuck.
let's be real.
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds. Nick Cage and
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds,
Reynolds
too.
and Keanu Reeves, they should
Yeah.
always play their character like archetype. They have
Have you seen
their specialty. They
himself.
should always do that.
Have you seen Nick Cage's Willy's Wonderland? Peak
Oh shit,
cinema,
I don't
bro.
recognize the name.
Peak fucking cinema.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland. Nicholas
Oh, I
Cage
need
doesn't
to-
say
Shit, no,
a
that- I-
single. He doesn't say a single fucking word the entire movie. All he does is
Are you kidding me?
scream. All he does is scream, drink purple soda, play video games, and beat the shit out of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dude,
We
that's
need to watch
awesome.
one movie.
We need
Yeah,
to
we need to movie review this. Are you kidding
we
me?
need to review. Yeah, I forgot about that. We need to review
It's
that.
on Tubi for free.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
dude! It's such a goated. I think I might have it bought on Vudu. I'm pretty sure I do.
Dude, you can only watch it in 720p. Are you kidding me?
Damn, I can't believe they did not let us see Nick Cage in full 2K glory.
Hold on, let me see how much the movie made really quick. Much.
That's
Should-
fucking hilarious.
Not to like
Willie's-
backtrack too much, but you know what's another thing that a weird pet peeve of mine that just bugs me is like Shrek's dog with the nose ring. I don't know where that came from, but I see it everywhere.
You don't
It's-
like nose
uh,
piercings?
I think it's ugly. I think it looks like a booger.
I think it's just the animation in general. Like,
No, I'm
It's-
talking about in real life. I'm talking about in real
oh,
life too.
you're talking about the
No.
septum piercings.
Yeah, on the side right here.
So
don't get it.
that's something
just-
I've run back and forth with. Estella got pierced on her nose, and she can run both like a stud or a ring. And it took me a minute to get used to like
don't
all
get
of that
the
shit because I'm very, I don't know how to say like conservative when it comes to piercings and shit. Like I don't know why I have a problem with stuff like that, but like it grew on me. It looks very nice, and the way she styles it is very nice. I don't know if you
I
guys
just-
have ever noticed, but like take a look. I think it looks fine.
Okay. I never noticed with Estella, but the thing is, I just see all the time, just like, I don't get it.
I think it's just how
Like,
the character. I just
right.
think it's how the character models are designed. I really fucking hate the designs, and they did Donkey so fucking dirty, bro.
I mean, look, I haven't seen Donkey yet.
Okay, so Willy's Wonderland is not on my favorite website, so
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have to watch it on Tubi.
Yeah, Donkey
Yeah,
looks
I-
fucking awful.
Donkey looks wrong.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it's
they
just
need to go back.
We
for
bullied
me,
them
it's
into
like-
changing Sonic. We can bully them into changing.
Yeah, it's just Shrek looks. I don't
They-
like the way.
I did see a video that in the magic mirror, Shrek looks like his old model. So like in
That's
his
because-
reflection. So
it's because they were
I'm
using
wondering
brain
if this
rot
is
memes.
advertising. No, in the reflection, not in the video they were playing through the mirror. So I have a theory. We'll see if I'm right or not when the movie releases, that they are actually going to use the old Shrek model just with updated, visuals and all that.
I am okay.
But they're
as
doing
long
this as a
they-
publicity stunt.
I'm okay with them fucking like updating his model and kind of like cleaning him up, making him look like modernized. But like, don't fucking. What's up with that nose in the trailer, bro? I just have issues with how the models look. As long as like I said, as long as the story is good and the characters are well written, I don't really give a fuck what it's about.
Honestly, I think we should stop that too. I think you can't top Shrek 2. That's just modern Shakespeare. All right.
Oh yeah, Shrek 2, Shrek 1,
Like I said,
or Chef's
Dude,
Kisses, bro.
dude, I'm just saying, in like theory classes, 500 years from now, they're gonna be like, so we're gonna be talking about Shrek 2 today.
Oh, Shrek 2. Oh, it's a wonderful classic. It's on the scale of Mozart.
No, people are just like, this movie.
Willy's Wonderland is on Disney Plus.
It's like how we view
Okay.
Shakespeare. We're just like, this is just dumb.
Oh, yeah, that's my take on it. I don't really see the hate. Well, except for like the model design.
Let's say you had a whole rant about the models, yeah.
Yeah, except for the model design. I hate the models. It looks
Yeah,
fucking awful.
It doesn't look right.
It looks uncanny, okay?
Not my Shrek.
Not my Shrek.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see all the other places. Like if
Oh,
anybody
yeah,
else wants to watch it,
They could pull a
Willie.
Sonic.
It's
can't pull
on
a
Disney.
Sonic.
It's on Hulu. It's on Amazon. It's on
Yeah, I
Redbox,
mean-
Crackle, Roku, Pluto, and
I think it's a
Tubi for
great
free.
story. I think Sonic's a great story. I mean, look what happened with that. You know, they
We're
changed
3
design.
movies in,
They're now 3 movies in. Yeah.
and
it's a video
they
game movie.
well, was it the Chip and Dale movie?
They had the old design.
Or-
yeah.
that
Yeah,
was
they
funny.
had Ugly Sonic
really-
as a cameo. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. We're
Okay,
fucking
let's
jump scared.
see. So going back, you wanted me to talk about that news source that I found.
Yeah.
So March 20th, 2025. That was that was today.
That was today. That-
UK court finds men who stole $6 million golden toilet. Let's pause real quick.
guys,
Golden shitter. $6 million.
look, I'm just gonna say this is gonna be my last episode for a while.
What?
Did
You gonna go on a heist?
Did you steal
Okay.
the golden porcelain throne?
Look, I'm just saying the king needs a throne.
It's not even that gold colored. It looks like off gold.
It's like
Yeah,
what is it?
let me
Rose
see.
gold or something like that.
So here's this article is so bad, but it's the only thing I found about it. The original heist took place on September 14th, 2019, when a group of thieves used sledgehammers and crowbar to remove the toilet from the floor of Oxfordshire historic Belmheim Palace. It reportedly
Were you allowed to use it?
I don't know, but it reportedly took them under 5 minutes to escape with the luxurious toilet.
How the fuck did you lift it?
I don't know. They've had like 5 guys.
They had a group. It was like it doesn't
Is it
specify
gold
how
plated or is
many.
it like gold?
I want to say this
Let
gold
me
is heavy.
see.
Ceramic's heavy. I mean,
Don't
the
know if
ceramic
it was
heavy.
completely made of gold.
Yes, it's fully functional.
So it must be just gold plated then.
It's gotta be just gold plated.
Yeah, I mean, because
Let me
if it was
see.
fully, like imagine the inside being gold.
So I mean, it is $4.8 million. So
No,
maybe
it
it's like
said
turbo
$6
gold
million.
plated.
Well, I think it's gold, but it's also like historical significance.
This
I
article
highly doubt it.
says 4.8.
I'll send you the picture that this lady's using of the toilet. I
like some
highly doubt
automated
it's a significant historical significance, bro. That's
No,
what
I think
the
it's
toilet
like an
looks
art
like.
piece.
Alright, like that shit.
And it's in a tiny ass little room.
Are
Harry,
you
I'll
sure?
send it to you
I
too.
feel like
I think Harry and I might be looking at the same picture, so I'll send
Oh,
it to
No,
you.
yeah,
Same.
I have this on Google.
No.
It's like this
is
weird
this-
ass wedge room.
it's
Yeah,
like a public restroom, like a airplane toilet. That's
yeah,
what it looks
it's
like, an
literally like a tiny ass little airplane toilet that some dudes try to steal.
I mean, they successfully stole it.
Yeah, and they took it under 5 minutes.
Look, I'm just gonna say it.
They
If
must have
that
had
was
a
its
fart.
home, they probably put it in a better place. If that's its home.
Well,
Dude,
it's a
imagine-
usable toilet. That's
Hold on.
awesome.
Let me see.
No, but like
Let me see if I
it
can
should
like.
be.
Fuck. Come on. Focus, you
I'm
damn.
just
Yeah,
saying.
that's why I turned my background off.
All right,
it
I'll
shouldn't
turn
be
my
in a room
background
like
off
that.
really quick.
I'm just saying the toilet should be in a room in that like that. Okay, it should be in a room where it has like the walls are made out of like Spanish tile, you know, and there's like a
Oh,
marble
it's on
countertop.
NVIDIA broadcast. I'm a dummy, bro.
So when did this happen again?
2019, you said.
2019.
Okay, okay, this is not recent news, so we just found out about it.
Okay.
I think the recent news is them getting
Fuck,
caught.
bro. Just turn off
So
my
they got away
background.
with it for like 6 years.
Check it out. Look, that's the tiny little wedge room, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tiny little.
Yeah.
That's the wedge room.
I'd still feel comfortable in a room like that. Like if it was a gold toilet in a large bathroom room as like a solo toilet, I'd have like trouble using it, I think.
We'd be like so intimidated by the toilet. Like this is sacred.
Yeah.
This is hollow ground.
Like
I
I'm not
wouldn't.
supposed to be here.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
feel comfortable in that room. That room is so like so cramped. Plus, I'm a big ass.
No. Yeah, it's like the small room feels more like a bathroom with a gold toilet in it than like a display room.
Yeah, I think it should be put on like, I think it should be put on like a throne room and have like a red carpet leading up to it.
Wait. Are we? There's places of different. Holy shit!
Yeah.
2 days ago, BBC. This is what I'm talking about. The 4.8 million came from a different gold toilet.
There's two
multiple.
golden toilets.
Yeah, 2 days ago, BBC reported on this. A gang has been convicted over the theft of a $4.8 million gold toilet from an art exhibition in Bellenheim Palace. Blenheim? Sorry if I butchered that. They've been I'm not going to name names, but they've been jailed at least 6 times since 2005 and have led organized crime groups.
Why are they letting them out, dude? It's like Batman and the Joker. Joker,
Yeah, I don't know. He just keeps going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The gang were inside for less than 3 minutes, so they beat the last record of 5 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, so
There were no guards
specialize in
patrolling the
crime.
exhibition. The artwork was locked behind a thin wooden door. So this was in a much prettier room. Like, I'll show you guys a photo of it. Isn't
I'm
this
glad.
nice redwood?
Okay, you guys.
Let me open
New
a new tab
script for
big
Shrek
move.
5. All right, Dreamers, are you listening? Shrek and the gang break in to another castle, a rival far, far away, to steal a golden toilet.
That's,
There you go.
that's
It's in this
better.
very nice red room.
That's better. Yeah.
That's nutty,
So
bro.
would you rather the 6 million gold toilet in that shit ass bathroom or this $4.8 million gold toilet in a
6
nice
million's
red room?
worth more. I'd rather just go in there and just take it.
Nah, I'm doing the.
No,
full
I'm
line.
not saying to
aesthetics.
steal. I'm saying to use. Would you
Yeah.
rather a more expensive gold toilet with a shitty bathroom or a nice bathroom with a less expensive gold toilet?
Really nice bathroom, dude. But it still looks cramped as fuck, bro.
Also, no is I think the floor's made out of wood, so
It's like,
they're not having
It
a
is.
splash out.
oh.
It'll soak that shit in.
Yeah, that room's gonna smell.
You gotta go to Taco Bell and just have like a 5-course meal in 30 minutes, and then just fucking blow that shit up.
I don't think our viewers want to hear that.
There's no
yeah.
way this shit fucking
I'm
happened 2
here.
days ago.
I think the one person who was listening just clicked off the video.
No, trust
Yeah.
me. We gained a follower on Spotify.
And I think his shit crashed.
Mine or Harry?
Oh, you're good.
Wait. No, this is the same one. 6 mil, so 4.8 mil. What?
What sort of
The
how many
value of the
potholes?
toilet go down.
Dude, I don't know.
Like
As a work of art, the toilet weighed 98 kilograms, which is 216 pounds, and
It's
it was
actual gold,
insured
then.
for 6 million. It was
Is-
insured for $6 million, which is 4.8 million pounds in Europe money.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, so it's 200 pounds. It's a 200 fucking pound toilet. It was made out of gold.
Yeah, that was made of gold. That was not plated.
No, it was made. Yeah, made of gold. Oh my goodness, dude,
Midas.
that's like a
shitter.
more. You remember the Washoe Club? Not the Washoe Club. The Mackey Mansion. How they had a $10,000 toilet, bro. I'd rather go take
I
a
think they ruined
fucking.
it.
I'd rather go take a shit in the other toilet than the Mackey Mansion.
I know where we're going. We're going to England.
Yeah, we're going to England. You hear that?
Nah,
Brits?
okay. This
With
is
a shit
this
in
is
your
the
golden
same one.
toilet.
You think
This is the
Johnny
same
Smalley's
one.
bad? No, we're worse.
Yeah, we're coming specifically to shit in your toilet.
We're gonna leave a parting gift for the
Yeah,
Brits.
I'm gonna drop a log in your toilet.
Yeah.
This fat
Holy
American
shit.
man is gonna leave a fat
Dude, this-
American shit in your toilet.
We're
This
gonna leave a
plot
smelly friend
thickens.
behind.
So this was the same heist as the 2019 one. They didn't say the name until I scrolled way the fuck down on this BBC article. So the history of these guys is crazy. Apparently he had already shot 2 people, gotten out of jail on license, which I think is like probation in the US. Thanks for that. Dude, the balloons is crazy. So this also said he and his brother had chased another family through the streets of Coventry, if you know where that is. Cool. In 2009, firing a shotgun from the window of their Range Rover. So they were fucking Bonnie and Clyding this shit.
Fuck.
A couple on their way home was caught in the crossfire. One still has pellets lodged in their face. They're still haunted 15 years later.
Wait,
Wow.
were they shooting like pellet guns at him?
Oh, shotgun.
Oh,
Shotgun.
okay.
It was literally, they were far enough away that the shotgun pellets didn't kill them, but it was embedded in their face.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of like a BB, a very, very dangerous BB. We have lead.
So he had, I think after the toilet thing, he had destroyed the toilet and was selling it like per kilo.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the toilet doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think the toilet exists anymore.
Oh, you
Well,
fucker.
I like how you're more mad over that. I don't know, puppy. Kitty cat.
Like
I mean,
found
the people
traces of gold in his clothing and shit. So like
I was going to say the
he was
people
chipping
survived.
it. It looks like the people survived.
Yeah, the people survived. I mean, it's tragic what happened to him. Must have been scary. But damn it,
What?
a work of art was destroyed, and now I
What?
can't take that $4.8 million shit.
My thing is like, how do you shoot someone in the face and like just like get out of prison within a decade?
I mean, it is Britain, so.
I don't know. And he was also sentenced to 14 years in 2017. He was halfway through his 14-year sentence.
I forgot. I think a life
and then he
sentence
Was it let out on good
Actually-
behavior?
Yeah, he was let out on license. That was his probation, and then he fucking did this toilet heist.
Actually, I'm gonna
Imagine-
search it up in court.
Imagine standing in court in front of a judge.
Oh, there's
So,
CCTV camera footage of them fucking taking the toilet out.
I want to do my
That's
bit
crazy.
before you watch it.
There's them going in. Hold on, I want to see if I can get. Oh yeah, he's got the toilet seat and
Can you
shit.
share it?
I'm gonna full screen it and just put it on my camera because screen sharing it's gonna be a nightmare.
Okay, well, I'm gonna zoom you in.
Okay, I can't find it. I
Oh,
thought there was like a thing.
Harry, the camera call. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So he walks out. They have it circled for whatever reason, but he's got the
Oh,
toilet
I think
seat
it's
in his
the lid.
hand.
Yeah,
Was
They
it
got
just
the-
a lid?
it's like
No,
the,
they took the whole fucking toilet. They may not have shown it on camera. Oh yeah, I didn't vet the whole thing. So they got it,
Yeah.
but I guess the CCTV only showed them taking the toilet seat. But that's proof.
That is wacky. I cannot believe if you happen to stumble upon this podcast, how dare you destroy a beautiful, magnificent toilet? That
Yeah,
I
what the
cannot
hell?
shit in now, bro. What the
I was
fuck?
about to say, I don't think they'll watch this because they're in prison. But then again, this guy got released after shooting someone in the face within a decade. So
Well, they have phones in
I think-
prison now.
why?
Not
I don't
lawfully.
And it's like,
I'm gonna
man,
say,
fuck you for destroying the toilet. I wanted to take a nice little shit, leave a deuce
thinking-
in the golden spruce.
But now, imagine being one of the guys or gals that have like that's a bucket list thing. Like you could say, I shit in that before they ruined it.
You could.
I don't think it was working. Was it like actual functioning?
No, it was a functional toilet.
Right?
Dude,
Yeah.
we need to build a time machine so I can go back in time and shit in the toilet. Preferably
I mean-
while they're robbing it. So they can break in. I'd be like,
So
oh,
open the door. You're like,
Great Scott! I just fucking let one rip in the toilet bowl. Like, I don't think you want to take this toilet.
Dude, I feel like if you do that, dude, like you'd be like a weird anti-hero. Like you're not a bad guy, but you ain't good
Like,
either.
it's like, oh, sorry, I had Taco Bell. Fucking just,
You saved the toilet from being stolen, but you
yeah, I
sold it.
saved the toilet by being stolen, but it's like the butterfly effect. Now, like, a whole bunch of bad shit's gonna happen in the future because I saved the toilet.
The place gets burned down.
Yeah, they got mad because they didn't steal the toilet.
Yeah.
Discord is introducing video ads to mobile apps in June.
What?
Does that mean Discord is advertising, or they are putting ads in their app?
They
Yeah.
better fucking not. The fuck?
Oh shit. In March 2024, it introduced ads to its desktop and console apps. I don't remember seeing ads anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see ads anywhere on this thing.
I've been rolled back.
But now,
You doing shitty kitty?
in June, users of Discord's mobile apps will see video quested advertisements on the bottom of the screen as depicted. Oh, it's like
Says the
advertising the
quest.
fucking games. Like
Oh,
seeing
okay.
Brawl Stars and shit at the bottom of your
Oh, it already
friends
does
list and shit.
that. I fucking
Yeah,
hate that, bro.
Okay, that's what that's not that bad. It's not like website ads and shit. Like, I don't like it, but it's whatever.
I'm curious, have you guys ever used the site Fandom on mobile?
No,
Nah.
Okay,
I'm guessing you
You're on your
can't
phone,
move.
go on your phone, type up Fandom, and just do whatever on it, and it's about 80-20 or 30 to 70%.
Yikes.
And when
Yeah,
I say
that's-
70%, I mean
awful.
70% ad.
Yeah.
You can't go
It has
anywhere on the
ads.
internet without a fucking ad blocker.
It has, and on your phone you can't really have it unless you use certain browsers or whatnot. But yeah, it has like banner ads, bottom ads, scrolling ads, framed ads.
That's awful. I'm
bad.
pissed off at Snapchat too. Fuck you guys for
Direct
putting ads in the chats like it's a chat in my list. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It populates after I open the app. So if I'm going for a person on my chat list, the ad pops up and I click the fucking ad. Stop that. That's so fucking stupid.
That's why I'm just about to
Yeah.
uninstall Snapchat, dude. It's a fucking shit ass app.
It is.
Like,
It's
why
gone to
do
shit.
that when I can use Messenger that hasn't changed for over a decade, by the way? It hasn't changed
Yeah.
a lick, and it's still
Yeah,
good. Or I
yeah,
can
it's
use
like if I want-
Discord.
It's like if I want to talk to white girls, I'll just download Tinder.
So, Snapchat has been the king for too long. They introduced the AI. It was cool for a week. Now nobody fucking wants it. Please let me get rid of it.
Yeah, it's
Get
just
rid of the
sitting there.
ads.
Dude, half of my notifications were Snapchat telling me that the fucking AI is like, oh, the AI wants to talk to you.
Here it is. We have the smartest AI ever. No, you don't. And also, let me block Team Snapchat. I don't want notifications from Team Snapchat. Go away.
Yeah, it's so
Nice and
fucking
I turned
stupid.
notifications off. I want to block you. I don't ever want to see you at the top of my list.
I also have notifications. You know what's crazy? And this almost made me like uninstall the app. I turned off notifications and turned on just one. And then like 5 minutes later, I get like 7 fucking notifications from Snapchat for people I don't even fucking know. It's literally like some fucking white chick with her tits hanging out going, ooh, you wanna Snapchat
real.
me? Or like, oh, come say hi to me. It's like, bitch, I don't even know you. I don't even use the app. The only time I do is
Yup.
when I'm talking to a friend. Other than that, I don't use
Snapchat
the
Discover.
app, bro.
Yeah.
The Discover page
fucking
is
stupid.
it's so thirsty. Like, clearly they know what they're doing, because I bet they get a lot of clicks. But holy
Yeah.
fuck, I'm not trying to see all that.
You know,
There's a
yeah,
website.
my
There's a very cool website I could go to for that stuff.
yellow YouTube.
Yellow YouTube, orange YouTube.
Or you
Is it
can
yellow?
go to the place where they have a lot of fans.
It's yellow orange.
Yeah. You know, what it
I think
reminds
it's
me of?
more
It
orange
remi-
than it is yellow.
Orange
It reminds
YouTube.
me way back in the day of my friend, for what reason, used Kick to message me and stuff. So I had Kick installed.
Yikes.
And this is like back during like 2016 and stuff. And back then, dude, I was getting porn bots all the time. I was like 15.
Yeah.
I should just message me like, I'm 15 years old. You are a pedophile. You're going to prison. I'm calling John FBI right now. 911.
Oh,
Oh,
here's a
you're
fun
ringing.
thing for Wait, I probably shouldn't do this because I like to listen to our own podcast.
Oh, shit,
Alexa,
what was I gonna say?
Amazon
Alexa, call 911.
No,
That's
don't fucking do that,
That's fucked.
dude.
That
You
is
can't.
fucked.
That's so mean. What was I gonna say? There was a thing I wanted to bring up. Something in the
Well,
news.
That's fine.
Jumper
Hey, if you want,
let's
if you
get
want, it's 50.
Damn
It's
it.
50 minutes in exactly.
It's
So you
50.
can cut it out.
I think we're good. Honestly, I think we could probably end it too, because there's
Yeah.
like nothing actually interesting is going on. We're just blabbed about random shit this whole
We
time.
talked about
Which is what
Shrek,
this-
and we talked about
This is the corner
toilets.
show.
Talked about
Yeah.
Talked about
Some video games and
laying
ads.
deuces. Laying deuces in toilets.
Yeah, what? I felt like I had a good topic to talk about, but I just don't remember it at all.
Oh, we can say that for next time, right?
Yeah, if I ever remember it again.
Yeah, there'll be a second corner show next week, y'all. Be ready for that.
It's
She
not
can
gonna.
say-
It
if
could
she
be
can-
classified as both a regular.
I guess you can
Special
say
and a
we'll
corner
be
show.
eating some
Special.
cake.
I don't like that.
Oh, I think we promised something last week, didn't we?
Did we
Yeah,
promise
that didn't
something?
work out. Yeah, I think we
We're doing this
promised
week.
it that
I
we
don't
were gonna
think
do it this
so.
week. Well, it's happening next week, gang.
I don't think we promised it last
I'm
last
pretty
week.
sure. I'm pretty sure we promised.
No, last week
but
was
it's okay.
last week was a pretty somber episode.
It was
No, yeah, we were beat.
that we all had a bad week, not for any reason specifically, like altogether, and it wasn't actually like. It was just like we're all
But
fucking tired.
next week,
This week's a little better.
Next week we promise get out.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Quote,
We're
unquote,
trying our
promise.
best here.
It's not my fault.
Well, I spent an hour trying to get ready for everybody, and it still wasn't enough.
Hey, it's alright. Well, I think we talked about a lot of stuff today.
I have a pretty good title for this episode, so yeah, let's fucking let's call it
Hell
here.
yeah!
Do you guys have
I
anything
hope my
else to
audio
say?
isn't too shit.
No, it sounded fine the entire time. So,
Cool.
does anyone else have anything left to say? If not, I can do the outro.
Go for it.
No comment.
If you guys
Willy's
have,
Wonderland.
if you guys have made it this far into the episode, please like, subscribe, share us with a friend, smoke a bowl with the Kushler, and join us next week for when we eat a cake.
I don't like that.
No, but seriously, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.